Hi Sagittarius, how are you? It's Kimberly from As a Cards Turn Tarot. How are you doing? I put up a bonus. Things were changing. I know big shifts are being felt. What we're going to look at is your energy, the ancient energy, maybe the direction, a little breakdown, what your chakras look like, what September's going to look like. They're already talking to you over here. So maybe you're holding something or somebody expressed something and you held it. You might be in metamorphosis stage, they say keep going. So, yeah, they want your crystals. So let's do this. So maybe you're working on a lot of things because I feel an energy working on a lot of things with you. That's okay. You're figuring stuff out. Let's see, Aw, look, such potential here. You're trying to figure something out. Maybe you're burnt with something you want to stabilize. You're looking forward to it, though. Something you're looking forward to it. There's something cloudy here, maybe in choices, but they also are looking at your heart chakra. Maybe somebody came to you and you're, weighing it now. Look, double potential here at the maybe Lion's Gate where we are. Look, there's a smoky quartz crystal, very protected. I mean, Sagittarius as you are. There's also, I feel a chip filled in. They're showing me this. There was a little bit of dark and green, it looks like a chip to me. So a chip is filled in, like a chip on the shoulder is filled in. I don't know where it's coming in. But let's look, Sagittarius. This is for our lovely Sagittarius, please. Okay. Wow, they gave you a lot. I'll give you a peek of it. They want me to keep going. So, listen to this. Something in love, maybe you're listening to something. Maybe there's a new beginning coming to you in love. I like that, but they said that's a peeker, so which also indicates to me they're not going to let me tell you too much. All right, here. Sagittarius for September, please. Okay, thank you. All right, here's that expression card again. I guess they want to talk. Maybe you're holding back expression. Maybe, your throat chakra is being worked on, trying to pull what's bothering you or what you're holding and clearing it with this clarity here. Making a battle, making a transformation, maybe in expression. Maybe you hold something, Maybe you know something, but you don't say anything. Let's see what's going on. What'd you leave? What did our lovely Sagittarius leave in the portals? What did they leave in the portals? What did they learn? What did they leave in the portals for Sagittarius? What did they learn? Spirit guides, please. What did that? Okay. So maybe something that's really sacred to you. Maybe something in the crown chakra. Okay, so I see that maybe there's a root issue. Sacral's being worked on, a Kundalini awakening, something sanctuary that you're holding, you feel different, something that you left. Maybe something was meant something to you, but you feel it's, you're thinking about it. You're thinking about someone or something. So, maybe the way you used to think, the way, maybe you've awakened in some part, because that's what that signifies to me, a reflection of what you're holding. A reflection of what you're holding. One more on that past, please. Now, when I look at it, there's a lot of opportunities that you want to do. There's a lot of opportunities that you take. You lead with heart right here. You grounded a lot of things. You're very strong. Animals mean a factor to you. So this is coming right into this portal. You come in August. We're going to be getting halfway here. Then we're going to look at September. But I just wanted to get what you were bringing in. So maybe what you didn't think you were bringing in meant something to you. You kept thinking about it, but you were wondering, but you held back. It's a kindred spirit. It's maybe your childlike self. A lot of these readings are coming out in union to surrender, to don't forget about your child's senses. You know what I mean? So maybe you had to surrender to a lot of things in a union, and you're questioning that childlike playfulness. I like it because it's right at the door in August. Let's see where you are now, what the crown thought is. What's this crown thought, please, for Sagittarius? Okay. Divine timing. You also have a question to timing. You're reflecting on something. Reflection did come out. Let's see what you brought in the here and now, please. In the here and now. Oh, wow. Wow. It's like something maybe you feel like, wow, something like your insides fell out. You know, maybe you got some information that you had to surrender to hear a truth. I knew it. A truth. It was some kind of truth that came in fast with that divine timing in the here and now, because the big tree's right here. I don't think I can put this down anymore. Okay, so there's a big tree right here. You got divine timing right in the stem of the tree, which crown thought is. Let's see what's going on. What's that foundation of that truth in the here and now, please? One more, please, for Sagittarius, please. Today's date is 9/16/2020. They said, no, there's healing coming to you. I want to say that. But they want a direction. Because you knew it was divine timing, they said. You knew to find a playfulness. You can hold that. You did surrender to something that meant a lot to you. You think about it often, but you don't say something. Let's look at the direction with Baron Reed. That's what they said. Switch it off. What's this thought in Sanctuary? Okay. Something of encouragement. Something that, you know, gave you a spark. Yeah, something that you thought you were crossing a line with. You knew you needed, you know, there was an elephant in the room. You knew you were standing on something, right? You knew you had to do something. Maybe you were running off to a lot of things. So maybe coming into this September, you're going to realize something. You know, you were going to begin with something. You have a 6 here. It's hard to deal with, but it means something to you. It definitely means something to you. You have a lot to think about, you know. There was a rock bottom in the past. Don't worry, because this is behind the door. It's done. It's done. You hold something that you can even consider, you know, you think about it as like, wow, rock bottom, man, something's complete. You're looking down to the past, you know, you want to surrender to something when you walked in here in this portal. But listen to me. What's so cool about this is a portal that reminds us not to hold back your childlike. They know the answers. Maybe you're seeking the answers. Meanwhile, your childlike self in you already knows them. They have a great, that's your intuition, you know. They have a higher intuition. You know there's a movement coming. When you walked through this portal already in the middle of August, you knew something. You felt a change. You knew, yeah, listen to this. What's on the deck? You were cleaning house. You could have been doing a lot of stuff. But when you say cleaning house, you're observing from the outside. Maybe you were, you know, herbiting. Now you're starting to clear out of that in August. Because come September, they said September, where that 10-10 is, something is going to be complete. You're really going to get a lot done. You knew you started so much stuff, and then it never got started. Is that right? Yeah, you were discerned about that. You were losing your patience. Here you are. You were discerned if you were going to bring something forward. You would, you know, maybe holding yourself back there. Don't do that, because you know what I mean? That's an intuition. It's an enchantment feeling. Maybe you're fighting your intuition. You're fighting your innocence. I don't read these upside down. So I want to show you that. There's a reflection maybe they want you to look at that you're doing now. Listen, you're reflecting your inner self. You're reflecting what you want, you know, what you can work out. You know, I see almost this new portal that you've been there, done that. So that's how you get your intuition. You have such a beautiful reflection because you've been there, done that. But you are also able to keep an innocence around you. You might have somebody that's very, very playful, and that helps. It helped you surrender to your discernment coming through this door. Very strong union came with you through this door. There was a beautiful transition that maybe, you know, you were thankful for, because gratitude is the next one. I love it, because something coming in right here, this enchantment that lays over this intention is going to be altered. You know, you realized an intention. So you know, I want to say you were thinking about someone else's intention, you know, and there was some truth behind it that you did gain now. Come September, there's going to be an intention and a better one at that. Listen, there's going to be a better perception how you feel about something or how you feel about a union. You know, how you feel, whether you're going to choose to be happy or not. You know, there's going to be a switch in you in September. Why I say that, because there's something being cleaned out. You have a 3 and a 7, which would be an expansion that you choose to do. It means something to you twice. There's a union with the truth that means something to you. Yeah. Spirit of place. You feel like there's a sense of belonging there, that you helped balance, or you are in September. You're going to be committed to something. It's a duality. There's a Scorpio there. There's a 9 there. There's a completion there. I love that, because you're leading off with the 4, so your hope has changed. Your perception has changed. It's also changed in a duality of something. You have a wizard of awareness coming up. There was some kind of news that you did not expect. There was some news that you didn't expect. They said, put the oracle away. This direction is great, because you do realize something. You are looking at a benefit to you in September. You are balancing something. You've been thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it. It's been almost like a Tulsa trap, that 3 and 6. I like the 12 here, to surrender, to attend, to complete something. This is what you chose that was hard. You had to use yourself here, coming in, gaining that patience, gaining that childlike energy to find some truth, but still keep a balance in yourself and in your faith. Because right here, commitment is also in a lesson. You're aware of something with a lesson. You knew there was a beginning coming up. You knew something had to change. So this is what you're doing in the portal. And this portal is all, again, I'm not going to stress it enough, is that it's to keep your innocence about you. Maybe you've been holding that playful side a lot, Sagittarius, and it's time to let it go. Yes. Yes. Wow, I don't even know where they want this. I think this is just something they want to talk about. Maybe you found a way to deal with past hurts. The sun is coming in September. There might be a wish for you. That's so nice that you brought that through the door in a union. Maybe you were a little fearful of something that you had to stabilize. Maybe you had to take on that emperor. Maybe, you felt there was no love in having to run that in the past, But there was a co-creating here of some sort of relationship that was really beautiful. I want to say that. Let's look at that. Why is that spirit of place here? The new beginning, the new beginning. I want to look at that. Look. There's a mother energy, a Scorpio here. There's a benefit here. That's the Scorpio card, coming over that truth that there was unconditional love, because that's what this card represents. It's an unconditional love of a mother love. The queen of love right there, the Scorpio. There's a number 4 there, so it was a home, maybe family, right? But there was truth behind a lot of it. There was an enchantment and divine movement, a committed movement, a lot of things learned in this relationship, and a lot of things balanced out. There was so many perceptions. It helped clear out the smiles and the cries. So that's a special message from divine, from the spirit, from an innocent, almost angel coming through in a union. To surrender to any discernment with a relationship, like forgive, let it go. Yeah, there's something that maybe you didn't feel you worked on, but you did. This 3 of coins, maybe you felt like you didn't add to a foundation, and you did. There was such an equal balance. This is becoming freestyle. Almost ancestry, mother energy from the other side. I can't even hold it back, because I'm thinking, okay, my spirit guide's like, there's something other than my spirit guide, just go with it. So it's really, I'll get back into the reading, but right now with this Queen of Cups, this is a freestyle ancestry. You're never left out from a beginning of something that you thought you could do. That's a big fat yes. Now, you need to stand up for what you believe in and what makes you happy. And don't worry. Put a lot of those burdens down and just be happy. That's what I want. Do what you want. They want you to hold an energy of what you really want in an innocent form. Like, you know, you were there was a lot of control that was helped, you know, that was burned. Maybe this isn't family, okay? Maybe there wasn't, you know, there was a lot of egos running, right? But there was a lot of beginnings to help each other out in equal balance in that foundation. A lot, don't let a love loss from the bull crap. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, the obstacles. Make magic together here. Work on it together. Wow, this is really spitting it out. If you're looking at money and, you know, issues, they said, nope. They said, bring it out, Tower. That was just a specific message for someone. I don't know who it's for, but I'm told to just keep going. All right, so you have a wish coming to you. That might just be it, with a little healing from something that came fast to you in a healing manner. Even the channeler herself did not even know that was coming. But you know what? No problems. No problem. With that Five of Wands, you know, it was an angel from the other side. So I'm very patient. All right? Anyway, anytime that information comes in. So somebody loves you so dearly and they're proud of your relationship. So let's look at September. In the here and now, you're going to be committed to something. You're going to move. You're going to get a different perception. You're going to clean something in a move of a house. Could be business. You know, maybe you're doing a lot of renovating. I feel that. Yeah, you are. You know, you're trying to be careful with your money. You're trying to use your judgment. So I like that. So in something in September, you find a way there. You thought you weren't going to, but look what came next. It was a Libra. There was a lot of balancing of your energies too, putting that emotion down, putting what you had to leave, the discernments behind, which I told you. You gained these patience because you came through with a union. All this chaos, one ring circus, you surrendered to it. It's over. Here, bye. So now we're in September where something is beautifully balanced, and here you are. So you might be balancing, helping with a Libra. You might have balanced a Scorpio. You might have balanced a lot in a Capricorn, you know. But a lot of combat and strife is being put down by September. You're going to be committed to something. It was a reflection of a lot of communication that came in harsh. Maybe from an Aries, maybe was dealing with a lot. You didn't know what to do. But a lot of confusion has been put down. Something has been left. You know, maybe there was a lot of blocks in communication, but there's also blocks in clearing here. Finding a way, King and Queen of Swords. That quick action. That Gemini in 2 mirror image. A balancing of love, you know, a balancing of movement. So there's been a movement for you in September. And so they said you're going to have some sort of new beginning. You're going to realize something. You're going to have no more combat and strife, little by little, not no more, but it's going to let up for you because the King of Wands, Ten of Wands was present. There was some deception around you that you had to put down. There was something that you didn't really want to bring together. It was deceptive. You know, but there was a movement from that in September. You're walking away from that. You're putting that combat and strife down. Here's you. Here's the Fool. Because you balanced something here in September. You used your judgment. This could be with business. This could be with family too, because the coins are here. And clearly ancestors came in the board for you as a crown thought before we can even get into September. I want to let you know, what your shuttle was doing a little bit, you know, because it looks like you were holding a bit. Let's look. It took a lot, you know, to come through the door, to come through August, to really look forward, to keep a childlike energy, to hold love and balance a lot of other energies around you. You kept your innocence about you. There's something that you needed to walk away with that was deception. The Tower moment, you know. You were juggling something. You solarized something. You were nervous about something, but you found clarity because you thought about it a lot. Maybe you cut off that nervousness to think there was a tower coming through this, because the more, you know, you stabilize with that childlike energy, you found that clarity. Six of Cups, it was something from the past. You're remembering a better time with that childlike energy, maybe with an Emperor. Also, for your shuttle, there's something that you're holding that's controlling, you're holding it back. You think about it often. Your solar plex is running right now. It's running. You're trying to clean a lot up. You're reflecting, right? But what I'm seeing here is, where's that heart? So maybe your heart is wide open, and it's just running, and you're calling in your soulmates. It's something that you're holding, that you're thinking about. Could be with an Aries, could be with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, could be with a Libra, which was on the board here, could be with a Leo. There was a tower moment, and you're juggling something, you're thinking about it, and this is you held a lot of root things that you're going to release. And here's your heart, because you're weighing it, and it's feeling it, right? But there's something that you needed to learn, and in this hermit stage, you're solarizing a lot of thoughts, a lot of heart issues. I knew they were working on your heart. So either this was the energy that's going on now, and I'm sorry to say that, but you're going to have a beautiful direction. Because why I say that, the next one up was the wheel. Now, I want to say January, February, you are really going to notice a change in yourself. I know I just skipped forward, but I did. And look, you had the Fool energy here and a perception that was going to skip forward. February, St. Valentine. I keep hearing that, St. Valentine. So maybe it was a relationship that has a lot of love. Something that's coming in and a lot of love. Wow, this is total channel. I just keep hearing, it's good for you. It's good for you. You're going to find balance. You're going to find balance. Just keep going. Stay committed to the lesson. I love it. Because you stand up for yourself. Keep going, they keep telling me. You're the empress that you are. You're going to use your intuition. You're a caring mother. You stand up for yourself. You adapt to the wheel. You really learn. You deal with a lot, you solarize. This is such an encouragement just to keep going forward for you. You've learned so much. You got yourself out of so many maneuvering things. You were your emperor. From past to present, that's quite clear. You can handle any tower moment, is how strong you really are. And your ancestors are coming to tell you this. You're also going to notice this in yourself, how much you smoothed out. I couldn't even. How much you smoothed out to what you wanted. They said one more wisdom in the oracle, and your reading is 2252. So some of your choices that you made, that maybe your choices got you stuck, or you think you're stuck with some choices that you made. Everything can change. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody, that's what it said. You gain so much wisdom, you can handle it. They're also telling you they're working on the crown chakra. Take a rest for yourself. For that many to come out, with all the planets that are stationed all at once, with the energies that are around, you're really cutting through it quite nicely. But rest for yourself as well, because there was a lot of obstacles that you cleared while still keeping that innocence about you, that patience that you are in Sag. There's, maybe some obstacles you cleared out for a younger energy. Maybe you have to live for your wishes yourself. This is the advice they said. Yeah, there's a lot of mending, this beautiful exchange in gifts, and a lot of truth coming in September. Fall. You're going to let go of a lot. You're going to look at a brighter side. You're going to gain some knowledge in a relationship and an exchange in something. And maybe choices to complete something, to move forward. It's beautiful because your intuition's being used now. It seems like a lot right now. They're saying it seems like a lot right now. But don't worry, that wheel's coming up for you coming into September, October. I want to say February months. They keep bringing me to February, Valentine's. There's going to be such a placement for you that you're going to realize a lesson. I don't know where this is coming in, but they said one more card and leave it at that. And you will know it. There's a double knowing here. Just rest. Breathe it out. They're also bringing me to these cards of the energy switching, the shift in crown chakra. Wow. Let me hear your sounds. There's a lift up in energy to you coming. There's a lift up in energy, just like I thought. There's almost a healing of an unknown right here, right? With the owl being present, there was something that you knew for a while you were reflecting. You know that maybe you were holding back, and there was a little shallow, some green healing that had to occur, but they want you to breathe it out. Also, the energies of the old Pisces era can be felt. A lot of people are feeling this shift, but it's more playful. There's a more mended truth, acceptance, and just breathe it out. That's how you got this stable. There was things, everybody goes through pain, but this is how you got these things stable. Your solar eyes, just breathe it out. They keep saying breathe it out. Your perception is going to change because you balanced a lot right here. You'll see in September something good is happening, and they're like, yes, I keep hearing they are keeping their playful child. There's a child around you that helps you with that. Takes away your discernment. You took away that. This is what you left. That one ring running around, walking on eggshell feeling, not saying nothing, hear no evil, speak no evil, hitting rock bottom, we all been there. Because you thought about it so good right here. You looked at something. You knew there was something brighter. You understood why the decisions. Maybe some of them you didn't like either one, but you found the positive out of it. That's what I'm saying. And that's your wish. So you almost like a challenge. There was a lot of things. You got the Three of Swords twice, and a lot of it was movement and passion, and you questioned that. But there was a rejuvenation from you thinking what you had to leave. Say, it's even in the past. It's even looking away from your rejuvenation. It's placed down. There was some emotional things that you had to look at. Each cup, what you really meant something. They're almost because your ancestors are really cheering for you. They're going to be that trumpet, blowing a trumpet, maybe in a celebration, maybe you go to quick healing. Be careful of that. That slowly but surely is going to be rejuvenated. Something about you is changing. It could be awakening as well. Wow. There's a leg up energy that you're going to maybe making this decision to make this decision. Oh, I got to get this. If I don't get this, relax, because that's what they want you to do. They want you to rejuvenate. You always take care of everything. Take care of yourself. That's what I'm hearing. That's the change. Number 12. Wow. There was something that you held. There was, a belly issue of it. It held tight with you. So there was a good thing about that. And there's going to be an unraveling, a releasing of coming. And I feel like a lightning bolt had to come down to show you, to rejuvenate you, to take that root issues, put them in the ground, find that clarity in the throat communication, where it was expressed, how you handled your maneuvers. It's beautiful because there's a self-confidence here, because you observed something. You took a time down. And you played a little bit. You're like, wow, look at that. Something struck your interest, and I like that. Yeah, something you felt was complete, a new beginning. You looked at a choice. You decided maybe there was a karmic relationship, maybe it was something that you looked at. There was a real embryo, a real growth here because of a karmic lesson. And don't question the past, because why do you question what's behind you? Look what's in front of you. You have a book of knowledge just waiting there to fly. And I think that's what the realization was, is that expansion of 31, to find a way to come out of those Three of Swords. Yes, be wounded, take care of it, accept it, move forward. That's where that truth is coming in. And, you might be hearing this from somebody else. Sag, don't take this all yourself, but there's something that you really wanted to hear. Maybe you want a truth as well. See that mirror image, both looking at it, There's some clarity within you, and a lot between your childlike self and your shallow self. There's a brighterness, a coming together. And you had to go through a lot of lessons to have an understanding of that. Egos being dropped, emotions being upright. That's a shift in all of us. So it's not only you, you're just observing the changes by September. You're going to notice the real change in you. You're going to observe it. You know, wow, I feel rejuvenated. I can get a leg up on some decisions because I thought about something for a minute, and the wheel is also ready to give you something, because of your truth, because you faced the shallows, because you found a way to put them down, a way to handle it and still care and keep your child. Like, the universe is ready to give you something. You worked hard for what you have, and you're going to continue to go further. Your lessons are phenomenal. I don't know who this is for, but wow, 3036. So 3366, getting out of that Tulsa trap. That's what I'm hearing. Getting out of a loop you've been in. You're finally moving forward so you can clear your energies and move forward. In September, you're really going to notice, especially February, something. I don't know why that keeps coming in, but February means something. All right, take care. What great reading. I almost don't want to leave you. I love your energies. Maybe you just got out of a bath and I'm feeling that calmness, that deep knowing that's coming in you, that mending. You feel wonderful, your energy. It was a wonderful exchange in gifts, truth be told. I just wanted to let you know that. Okay. You are an Empress energy. Or you don't have to be a female or male, but I just feel a very caring, loving mother energy. Especially with the Queen of Swords here. How could I not bathe in it? Thanks for the cleansing, because your energies are phenomenal. You're a strong person. They're right. You're very strong. So is your ancestors. You're very lovable. Take care.